You're not posting this if I don't look good.
Are you joking?
Aren't I smart?
Can you see it? And then I'll stop it. Oh yeah, so we need to start the video.
Yeah, what
are you doing?
I'm checking if we're in frame.
We're in frame because it's a wide lens.
Oh my god, Chloe.
We're filming a video in the car eating ice cream and drinks, frozen cokes, because Tiana's birthday is tomorrow and we went to dinner. We're gonna get Macca's for dinner, but then we got food at a pub. But Tiana's want to keep the lights on for long. I'm like, that's the whole point, because you're not going to see us. It'll be pitch black.
So I got a small caramel sundae with extra caramel, but yeah. And Chloe just wants to be me. Are you even eating your ice cream?
Yes. I got, what else did you get?
A frozen cock. That doesn't look straight.
We all got frozen cocks, and me and Tiana got sundaes, and then Amelia got a McFlurry.
And Oreo McFlurry.
So,
oh yeah, tell the whole situation. Amelia's birthday was the other day. Woo!
Yeah.
Tiana's is tomorrow, and mine's on Tuesday.
so let's talk about things we like don't understand. Like things that just don't make sense, but like are things.
I don't understand how people knew it was a Big Bang.
Well, they don't. That's just a theory. Well, okay,
The
no.
Big Bang Theory.
It's a theory.
Theory.
No, I know it's a.
Like evidence.
But
I
like,
thought
how
it
do
was
they know?
real. But how do they know it was Big Bang? No one was here.
Well, because evidence, like science.
How?
Like some strong Christians and Catholics and religions.
Beliefs.
They believe in Adam and Eve, don't they?
Religions believe in different things. But science talks about the Big Bang. I don't really, here's the thing. Don't really care because I'm living right now. I don't
Yeah, but aren't
really
you
care
like
about,
interested?
No, because I don't like care about how the world started. All I care about is that I'm living and breathing RN. Do you know what I mean though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like don't get me wrong, I'll learn about it, but like I'm not gonna have a debate about what happened trillions of years ago. Did you know that if you were on the moon, it's either the moon, no listen, serious. The moon or Mars.
Can you please close my Oreo McFlurry on it?
You need to subscribe.
You don't have to say.
I need to put my camera setting with extra caramel on here. If you were, I think it was the moon or Mars or in space, and you were to put if you were to look through a telescope onto Earth, you would still see dinosaurs. I'm serious.
What are you talking about? Why is telescope and dinosaurs?
So if you were to put,
Crying.
I think it's either if you were to stand on the moon, or if you were to stand on Mars, or if you were in space in general. I can't remember what one it was.
What?
If you were to look through a telescope onto Earth, you would still see dinosaurs.
Like,
Because light years.
You're crying.
no, like the fossils?
The fossils, they're fucking rocks, you idiot.
You would still see dinosaurs!
What? Wait, so if
If they were alive. If they were alive.
if you're on the
I think
moon,
it's the moon.
so if you're on the moon and you look on Earth, you can see dinosaurs. Where'd you get that from?
Doesn't everyone just know Love Island? But like a couple of seasons
Stupid.
ago. It's a fact.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Let's go try it out.
Can you like build a rocket ship or something?
I got no sugar. I'm healthy.
Did you actually?
I did.
Why the fuck would you get a Coke no sugar?
It was healthy.
No, it isn't. It's still bad for you.
They replaced
What's-
the sugar
what-
with other preservatives.
Preservatives.
That's like with milk.
What else
What?
were we
No,
talking
No, it's not
about?
the same, but like different.
Oh yeah, but people believe in different stuff, so it depends what you believe. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to learn about it, but like I don't
hate
really,
it because some people don't think. Sorry.
I don't really like care. In the sense that I don't care what happened trillions of years ago because I'm living now and I'm just gonna die one day. So just don't take life seriously. Really, it's my motto.
Yeah, but no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, aren't you like fascinated? I've just always wondered, what's the point?
But I don't dwell on it
We're here on Earth to go to school, work, and die.
and pay taxes.
Well, there's a lot more things you have to do, but like,
Talking about the solar system. So we're floating right now. Why are we stuck to the... Okay, no. Okay, so that's the bottom of the Earth, right?
Do you want the top?
Yeah, good. So that's the Earth, and there's Antarctica and Antarctica,
Yeah.
and there's Australia. We are currently this way right now.
I should have said how we standing up straight if we're on the side of the Earth.
Yeah, we're like standing this way. Do you get me?
Yeah. I've
We're
always
actually
wanted
sideways.
that.
It's just like gravity though.
I don't understand
But I
though.
want someone to give me an explanation. Like, yeah, I get it's gravity, but I don't understand how we can be standing sideways.
And we're like, and we're spinning right now, but we're not spinning.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like,
another thing.
I've read something. No, I listened to something, and it said like, what would happen if the world stopped spinning for like 1 second? Like, shit would happen or something like that.
Nobody will die.
That's weird though. We're floating in
Why
nothing.
do we? Yeah. Why do we need a spin?
That's why, like, you don't take life seriously because you're just on like a floating piece of rock.
Yeah, Brittany's like, oh, you know what Chloe says? Oh, money comes and goes. I'm like, yeah, because what if I die tomorrow and I didn't get that ice cream that I wanted
But money does come and go.
for $20?
You can always earn more money, but you can't get back those memories. Do you believe that like there's other things out there?
Aliens.
I do.
Aliens? Because I swear I've seen UFOs. Maybe not.
Maybe, I think that's just you.
No, but it was like a light. It wasn't
I wouldn't-
flashing or it wasn't moving. It was just
The space station.
I wouldn't say I believe in aliens.
in the middle of the air floating.
You can see the space station from Earth, you know that?
What? Another thing, where are the stars? Because it's raining. Oh, the clouds.
Eat ice cream. I wouldn't say I believe, like, don't get me wrong, I think there's aliens out there. But, like, do you think there's, like, another, like, because we're in Earth. Yes, we're in Earth. And yes, we're in the solar system. But then outside of that is the Milky Way.
There could be many
And
more
it's like,
solar systems.
but, like, I can't just fathom the fact that
Fathom.
we... No, listen. Like, we live in the Milky Way. That's just, like, back to the idea that we're just, like, we're floating.
Like, what the fuck? We're floating on a rock right
know.
now. Why is no one like, what the fuck's happening?
Yeah. How are people just living?
Like, aren't they like, why the fuck are we on this spinning circular rock thing? Like,
You said,
what?
like, Earth, you didn't have to, like...
Rock thing. It's called Earth.
Like, is no one just like, why the fuck are we on a floating rock?
If you say that one more
What
time,
happened to Area 51?
it's in America.
You're not actually allowed in there. Anyway, did you see Anna Paul's, do you guys, Anna Paul's
You were
vlog?
never allowed in there.
There's like literal security because
Joe Biden apparently said once he became I heard it on the radio. Once he became president, he like checked out Area 51 and confirmed that there weren't aliens. But like, I definitely think
he's
like
definitely
that's
like
like
saying that
conspiracy,
so
yeah.
people wouldn't go there and look. Anna Paul went there and got chased by the police for a bit.
Yeah, and they were out there for like 3 seconds.
Are you getting splinters from this spoon?
Not really. Seriously, they need to put more caramel.
Let's do the game where like he's 10 but he bites his nails. Okay?
-3.
Oh, that was just an example.
But I'm just answering that.
Oh, okay.
He's a 9, but his laugh, like the one that we heard earlier today. -5, because I'm like a really funny person when I feel comfortable, and if you're gonna laugh around me like that all the time, I'm sorry, I really can't. Unless
I
you
was
just
trying
like
to think
don't
of
laugh.
That would be like a 7. But I'm also like,
But you're so funny.
yeah, but then I would love to laugh at his laugh.
But then like what happens when you just I reckon it'd be funny for a little bit. But not for the rest of your life. Do you believe in soulmates? I do. I believe out of the billions of people that live on Earth, there is someone that's meant
That's
for
another
you.
thing. Did you guys know that we passed 8 billion people? You know how it used to always be 7 point blah blah blah? Now it's 8.
On Earth?
Yeah.
Surely there's more if you consider the people that can't. Because how do they know how many
measure.
homeless people are living?
Or like old people that don't want.
Birth certificates.
The people that don't have birth certificates?
When you
No, in Earth.
birth
like,
certificate, you have a record.
that you're
Oh
a
yeah.
person.
Some people.
And some people don't get them.
Because
So
they just.
they're not a real person.
That's
They
why
don't
they have
have
the
an-
census.
Yes, but if
But
you're
some people
homeless,
can't
you
do
can't really fill out the census. So how do they account for not only homeless people, like everyone else? Like that's
You know,
just
you get
crazy.
fined if you don't do the census. And
Yeah.
imagine the homeless people who don't.
And
Yes, you
you
get fined.
get fined if you don't do
That's sad.
if you don't vote.
Is it free?
The census?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Why doesn't everyone just do it?
Because it's like a really long like questionnaire and sometimes we won't. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
You're gonna have to do that.
I should get like mum and dad.
It's not already done for you because you're a person living on this earth?
The census, Chloe, is something that's given out every 4 years so that the government can do like statistics on like Australia.
Yeah, Mrs. talked
So
about that.
and it's like really long.
And they do it for like suburbs. Like we looked at New South Wales to see how many like
New South
people.
Wales is a state.
Oh well.
And the reason they do it every 4 years is because if you do it yearly, it's not going to change much. And it's so big.
Today, but how do they? Excuse me.
No!
What?
That's why I said no, because I was
but-
scared that was going to happen.
It's not gonna. It's not gonna ruin the.
You know, they found out there's other species. If there's species of humans, like how there's dogs and there's German Shepherd, Husky.
Yeah.
There's different types of humans.
What? Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean type? What are the types?
Well, I don't
She
know
doesn't
the
know.
scientific names.
Like, is it like half human, half deer
Oh my
leg?
god, Chloe. Do you know what I don't understand? You know what I don't understand? How do I know if I say, oh yeah, that's green?
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
green might be different to my green.
That's-
Like how, like you're just taught things from someone. Like, oh, here's the alphabet. This is what an A looks like from your mum or dad.
Yeah, because imagine
But
growing up.
my color of green, I could think that's pink, and you could call that green.
Yeah.
Or we could say it's green, but I might see the actual colour as blue, and you might see the actual colour as purple, but we just say it's
Maybe
green.
they're just colorblind.
Isn't that... No, I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying, like... Do you know what I mean? Like, my
yeah, I get what you
perception
mean,
of a colour or a number or a thing can be... Like, what?
You've grown up knowing this color's black, but maybe in reality it's actually red, but we just got taught that it's black.
It's exactly what I just said.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Can you eat your ice cream, please? Because you haven't been talking much.
I have.
Why
You know-
do we have to follow a law? Don't you think that's weird? We have to follow
No.
one person.
Because
Why
they've all
can't they
been
live
dead.
their life?
So, no police. Imagine if there was no police, no hospitals.
That's a purge. That's literally the purge.
Oh
do
yeah,
whatever
it
you
is. No, but imagine there was no police. Our world would be fucked.
You could take over Australia if you wanted to.
I'd probably have to like buy the land. Island.
Do you think one day money will be...
What?
Australia's an island.
Yeah, it is. It's the biggest island. Do you think one day money will become useless? Because I think it will. Because during the...
It's worth so much.
during the...
Yeah.
Do you reckon we'll have like a microchip in our arm and then you can
Wait.
that's your account?
Let me finish. There
that
was
like a
something
thing?
that happened in history
There
where
you go.
money... No, where money actually... It
Was
lost
worthless.
its value.
Yeah.
So people just like did nothing with money. Like they'd make
just-
houses. Like kids would play with money because a dollar wasn't worth anything.
Mm.
What was it called? The Great Depression?
No, that's when everyone
No, I
lost their
think it
jobs
was.
because the economy was so bad or something, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure it was the Great Depression.
No, the Great Depression was everyone lost their jobs because
Because money,
Yeah, no money.
came back useless.
was it because of that?
I'm pretty sure it's the Great Depression. Do you ever wonder your parents like didn't meet when they did so that you could be like living in America right now?
Yeah.
Like I think, like for instance, if my mum and dad didn't move to Australia, right,
You could be in New Zealand.
I could be living in New Zealand. Oh my god. Like the last time we were in New Zealand, we were in New Plymouth with Nana and Granddad and we're like at the shops somewhere. And like Nana and Granddad know like everyone. So at the shops, and then this chick goes, oh hey Sean, and she was like, I'm just describing her. She was just Saranga, right? Just describing her, because listen. And then I was like to Nana, like, and then they had a conversation, Dad and her, and I was like, Nana, who's that? She was like, oh, that's so-and-so, whatever her name is. And then I asked Dad, like, how does she know you? And then Dad was like, oh, she used to have a crush on me. And I just thought, if you didn't move to Australia and you didn't meet Mum, that could have been my mum. I could have been Ranga.
You're gonna be right.
But not just that. I'm just saying, that's just like, funny.
Yeah.
But like, imagine, like, I wouldn't know who you two were right now because I could be in Whoop Whoop.
You know, I
That's so weird.
Like, you could still be in England.
think. Yeah.
I could be in America.
You could be in America.
Oh, Carly was like, because she go to America, she was like, oh, Dad, what if I get pregnant and like can't get an abortion there? And then she's like, I hope not.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I saw this thing on TikTok the other day, and he was like, how do we know when everyone's not all incest? Like, we're not all related? how like
I think if you if you
you
want
know
to
what I
believe in
mean?
Adam and Eve, you could believe that we all came from the same
like
two people. But
there's so
like-
many people in the world that
It started from
like
2 probably. Did it? I don't know.
how did humans come?
after the Big Bang,
But how did they
But-
come?
I
From
think it's
Two
nothing.
dust particles.
but it
joined
depends. It
together,
depends what you want to
atoms and
believe in.
shit.
Because if you believe in Adam and Eve, then you believe that they like Jesus.
how did
and
they get
God.
That's what
here?
you believe in.
But you believe if you believe in God, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me, but if you believe in God, you'd believe that God put Adam and Eve on this earth and created nature and humans and food and all that stuff, and then. That's what I'm saying. I don't care because it's so long ago, and I don't care how I got onto this earth, like how humans.
Doesn't it frustrate you
But,
that
like,
you
how
don't know?
do
And you're never gonna know.
Think about that
Is
because
it just
You're
is
never
it like,
gonna
I
know.
don't know. Two particles from the Big Bang like joined together and atoms and shit and DNA and just
Yeah, but what the fuck?
created a fucking
And then
tadpole
did they
or
just
something.
have sex and sex?
Well, because
with-
remember we
Well,
came
then
from
if you did
animals. We weren't actually humans
Yeah, well, monkeys.
because
weren't
we turned from like a fucking tadpole into like legs and into gorilla. and
it's
into-
not tadpoles. I'm pretty sure it's like apes.
No, before apes were existed.
How
like
did tadpoles get here?
I don't fucking know.
How did
little-
like trees? We had a bush,
Well, tadpoles
and now it's
look
like a
like-
street. And there's buildings, there's lights, there's signs.
Do you ever wonder what this looked like before all of these were here?
There was just trees and shit.
How have humans
Isn't it weird
created
to
lights?
think you can just plant a tree? No, but they can like genetically modify and make seeds to just plant a tree.
That is true.
What?
Because that tree looks fucking old, so it's probably been there a while. So like, how long has it been there? It's probably been there for yonks.
Please.
I hate it because I don't know, and you're never gonna know because no one knows.
That's why you don't care.
I know.
It takes up too much space in your brain. You know the name Courtney Act?
No.
Act.
So if like a drag, no, just have you ever heard of Courtney Act?
No.
Like if I catch you doing something red-handed, I'd say, oh, Courtney Act.
No, that's not how you say it.
Courtney Act.
Caught in the act.
That's what it is.
You
Caught in
said-
act.
No, listen.
in the fucking ass.
Courtney Act.
Courtney Act
No.
is a play on
Caught in the act.
Yeah, it's caught
Can
in the
I
act.
finish?
Are you like?
You okay?
No, Courtney Act, like Courtney.
The
an
name
act,
Courtney.
The name Courtney Act is a play on Caught in the Act. So if I catch you red-handed, I'll be like, oh, Courtney Act.
No.
It's just another.
I
You say it caught in the act. Oh, you've been caught in the act?
Yes, but
Not
you can
Courtney
say
Act.
You
Courtney
say
Act.
Courtney Act.
No, I'm not saying you say Courtney Act.
You just said that.
I did it.
You literally just said that.
You know you said when you say meant to say caught in the act, you say Courtney Act.
I never said that.
I don't know what you're saying.
I didn't say that.
You did.
I know what I say. You don't know what you
Okay.
hear.
Well,
Where'd you come up with that from? Did you know? No. Oh. Oh. Okay, listen to this. So I was asking my dad where tequila was made from. 'Cause I was just interested, and he goes, "I don't know, but vodka's made from potatoes." How versatile are potatoes? It's so good. Fries, mash,
that's a big
baked, vodka, and then apparently rum is made from sugar.
how did they? No. So if it's actually made from sugar, how the fuck did they turn that little piece of particle into a fucking drink?
Potato? Like, what do they soak the potatoes in? Like, huh?
Grapes.
Yeah. Like, do they get
What makes red wine red? Because yeah, they're made out of pink grapes, but the inside of grapes
You
aren't
squeeze
red.
it and it's like clear
Yeah.
juice.
It's really stressing me out having these on low key. Who thought of like a clock is called a clock?
How do they make a clock? And how do you know time is time when you do look at the clock?
Like, how do you know that's 12 o'clock or 5 p.m. or-
No,
5:20.
Have the person making the clock just go, I'll set it at 12 and that's the time forever. No. Like,
No,
you know
what
when
you-
you know, shush.
No, it's because the sun, when it's at the top, it's just
Oh,
a
it's a
middle
time.
number.
Yeah, they would use the sun as the time.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if you created the first ever clock in the world, forget the sun for now, and they just set it at 1 a.m.,
Actually, it was 100
you've
minutes.
just
not
forever
60.
lived that. But, like, a word for a clock, a clock looks like a clock.
No, but that's
Like,
what
what?
I'm. That's another thing. Like,
And, like,
rain.
clock? Like,
It could be
that's
called
such
car.
But that's what I'm. Such a rain fits rain so well. And how did they come up with the word rain?
Like pumpkin.
How are we making sentences right now with words?
Like, how do you know what to say?
How do we
to
put
each other?
26 letters together and make a word? there's only 26 letters, but there's hundreds, thousands of millions of trillions of words that you can make with 26 letters.
Like, I know it's like in history, like, oh, Greece, they spoke this and they made
like
words.
Latin, yeah.
But I'm like, how the fuck did we, like, battery, hungry, what?
No,
Do you not the same?
like button, like what? That
Glass? Like, how glass is like such a good word for this.
I know, but like the word glass, like how did they think?
Sunglasses.
call
How
you-
did they know to call it a sunglasses?
Because it's
it
that's
blocks
kind
the
of
sun.
that one's kind of
yeah, but how'd they know to call it the sun? Or was it already called the sun? But who called it the sun?
It's like light bulb. Oh, here's a bulb and here's a light. Let me just call them tree. Ew, the thought of eating off of a fork that thousands of people have eaten off of
Germaphobe.
really makes me
Someone could
feel
have sneezed on your
sick.
food.
No. You know what's worse than a hair in a
Food
food?
particles. Someone
No,
could
you know,
have
what's,
farted.
you know what's worse than a hair particle?
What?
A booger, because you can't see it unless it's
They could have gone like this, and it could have
like
come out of
in a
their nose.
salad. You would not know if there's a booger in your salad, and you just eat it.
But like, here's the thing. Like, for instance, if you're working at Macca's, right, you just might touch your hair. And then, like, you go and, like,
Nits.
pack some
Nits.
nuggets.
What if they have nits?
No, but just in
No,
the fork itself. Like, a cup? Like, those cups that we drank out of today, like, imagine if they weren't washed.
That we had straws.
Yeah, but forget if we didn't have straws. Imagine how many people's lips have been on that. They've just
China.
thrown up. They've come back. Ew.
A car, meow. A bus, meow. But it fits in the same lane. How? It's 5 rows and it's a bus and it fits on the same lane as a car, which is 4-seater. Does that
Yeah, I
not
get you.
fuck with you?
It makes sense.
Like
but I
that-
also think if you were to look at the bus, right, if you were sitting on the bus,
I know it's skinny.
you don't
but
have this space. You,
Oh yeah,
know what I
true. Because you have like one seat, and then you have a space in the middle, and then one seat. But then a car, you have one seat space. Like, what? Yeah, that's another one, and I'm like. Also, are you guys like? I know they have videos on the internet of like dogs or like insects what they see, but like, how do they know that's what they see? They can't just take their eyeball out and look at it when it's already taken out and dead. Like they could be colorblind. They could see black and white, but no one knows because how are you meant to know when we're not a fucking dog?
well, how are you trusting what a bee sees from science?
Exactly, because it could just
But
be.
then I think it's science, though.
But how are they going to take a bee's eye out and then turn it
But
on?
it's so small though.
It's so tiny that I'm like, how do they know that's what they see when they could be
Robots?
colorblind? We are a bag of bones and blood and organs. Isn't that weird to you? Like, blood's rushing through you right now and you can hear everything, you can see oh, not everyone, but... You know there's some people, it's like an actual thing I've seen, it's an episode of Grey's Anatomy. There's an episode where this girl can literally not feel anything. So if she broke her leg, she can't feel it.
That's a
Like,
thing.
it's an actual condition. I'm like, imagine breaking your arm and then being like, I can't feel it. Shane Dawson made me think that Justin Bieber was a lizard. Because there's an interview of him in court or something and his eyes changed. And also the world was flat. I literally thought the world was flat from him because he made me believe it. Because his brother was saying all this stuff. I'm like, whoa.
Isn't it weird to think a big piece of metal can get you from Australia to Europe? Like, what?
Look how big her fucking hair tie is. She doesn't even have that much hair.
Yeah, but it's long.